Hello, 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 beautiful beings, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Being Omni. I'm your host, Hillis. And today's question comes from my friend, my partner of crime, former co host, Rebecka Gregory. And her question was: Is there a split of two timelines playing out? When I saw this question, I pretty much got the answer almost immediately. And we're going to go on a little journey here to really understand this because this is a really interesting question. And thank you, Rebecka, for asking this. And so, is there a split of two timelines? The answer, the short answer, is no. I know a lot of people are going to be surprised and shocked to hear that, but the answer is no. However, what is playing out, especially now as we move forward, is the split of consciousness. That's what is occurring right now. It's a split of consciousness, it's a split of awareness and our attention. And so, on one hand, we see one thing playing out. On the other hand, we see something else. And so the old adage goes is what you focus on, what you pay attention to, is what you are going to pay attention to. It's that energy what you follow, the energy what you transmit, the energy that you pay attention to. And so when we allow ourselves to focus on the path, the energy that's in front of us, that's what we focus on. That's what we pay attention to because we are energetically in alignment with that through our consciousness, through our awareness, through our thoughts, through our experience, because our experience dictates what it is that we are going to have to evolve. And this goes back to what I call the life selection process that I've seen in dream state many times. And the life selection process is moments of deja vu. And these moments of deja vu is what we experience here in this physical reality. And right now, I wish I could really meet some of the newborns that are coming in because I know they have a completely different experience in what their lives are, especially in ages 0 to 5, or even 0 to 7, some of them, and how they remember so much of their past life. But I say that because in the life selection process, we have glimpses of each life we could live. And we choose that life based on what it is we will feel that would give us a greater experience to grow as a person. And some of us may choose less because we may have had a life that was previous life that was really rough and we want an easy life, next life. It just really depends, and for those who choose the path of wanting greater evolution, life is going to be challenging because, you have to to evolve, to grow. There has to be challenges, which is why this Earth School, it's filled with challenges. It's filled with great experiences, great contrast. But as we're moving through fourth density now as a collective and moving up into fifth density, a lot of people saying there are different timeline jumps, all these things that are playing out. But in reality, in energetic reality, this is how let me rephrase. In the physical sense of our physical reality, this is what it appears, that there are different timelines, different energy points and junctures. But in the energetic sense, it is just our consciousness. It is our awareness that guides us on this journey, these aspects, these experiences, that creates the illusion of things being separate. that creates the illusion of the densities that we have. Because if someone in your realm, someone that you know, is operating at a lower frequency, then of course to you, they will appear that they are on a different timeline. They're not necessarily on a different timeline, they're on a different path. And this is where most of us get confused, because we see a path and sometimes may misconstrue it or misunderstand it as a timeline. There are many paths, many ways to go back to the one. Every path, every purpose intersect. We all intersect. We are all together. We are all one. However, when we allow ourselves to be, what's the word I'm looking for? We allow ourselves to be influenced by others. We then take that energy on, especially if it's a collective sense. We take that energy on and just assume that this is it. This is the mass energy, the mass dealing. This is the mass wisdom. But when you allow yourself to sit in quiet and peace and discern what's true for you, multiple timelines, multiple paths, it's all the same. It's just where you choose to put your attention on. And so the timelines that are playing out is different for everyone. The paths that are playing out is different for everyone. And so the paths, the purpose, the joy, the peace, the happiness, the pain, the hurt, the discomfort, all of it playing out all at the same time simultaneously in everyone's life. But it's just what you choose to focus on. Are you going to focus on pain and disappointment and hurt? Or are you going to focus on love and joy and peace and happiness? And so the path and the timeline are the same. And so what is your path? What is your purpose? What is it that you are witnessing in your life right now, to really begin to understand the space of it, the space of your timeline, the space of your path, and how you connect with it, how you connect to it. And it is in that connection all will be revealed. Are we really connected and attached to the outcome? Are we creating something that's not even there? Or in essence, the truth? Because, if we talk about timelines, we're literally talking about time travel, because we can time travel backwards, forwards, energetically. We can do this, if when we are trying to do it. Sometimes I do it in my sleep, where I travel backwards in time, to past moments. And sometimes I travel forward in time to future moments. We all do it. And so it's just wherever your awareness leads you, that's the space where you inhabit. That's the space where you will live. Timeline, path, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same. And so if you would like for your question to be answered, put it in the comments below if you want to know more about this particular topic, about timelines, and really understanding how it moves and how it travels. And so if you want to know more, comment below. And next episode, who knows, I could be answering a question, maybe do some poetry, or who knows, because being Omni is more than just the universe. Being Omni is being yourself, whole and complete and one. Till next time, beautiful souls.